Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today we are driving the brand new Hyundai Inster, a super nice city, I would say compact car, electric compact car. Finally we have more and more electric small city car, more affordable with a better price. If until a few years ago we have only super expensive electric cars, now we have more and more options. And now look at this, Hyundai bring this Inster on the market, which is a great car for the city, and you will find out in this video why I say that, and also you will find out in the full review video why I say that it's a great city car with a pretty good price for what it offers. In this video we will focus more on driving. It's pretty windy outside, even though it's kind of sunny. It's windy and cold, around 2 degrees outside, and yeah, this will be not so good when we will test the sound insulation. You probably hear the wind right now. I will try to go inside the car pretty quick because it's super windy, so yeah, I will try my best. Yeah, look at this, it's crazy windy. Anyway, the version that I have with me is the luxury, the top of the range version. You can see it comes also with these roof bars, which are very useful. The entry-level version didn't come with those roof bars. Plus we have 17-inch rims, very nice rims. It fits really nice with the car. Those are the biggest one. The entry-level version get the 15 one. The 15 are better for consumption and also better for comfort. Winter tires, by the way, ventilated brake disc on the front, and on the rear normal brake disc, so no drum brakes, normal brake disc on the rear. Other than that, we will talk about the exterior and also the interior space and stuff like that in a separate video. Definitely check out that video for more information. This is the key. What you can do with the key, you can lock and unlock the car. It comes also with keyless entrance, electric folding mirrors, plus you have this button here. If you press it for a few seconds, I guess 5-6 seconds, the car should start the system, basically, yeah, the system, because it doesn't have an engine. Let me try again. Lock it, and then when you press this one, it starts the system. You can see the dashboard, the cockpit, the digital cockpit, it's on. So for example, if you want to use the climatic system before you go inside the car, you can do that. So you can do it from here. You can kind of start the system from this button, and then you have another button here, and if I'm not wrong, you can unlock the trunk, but it doesn't come with automatic lift gate on the trunk. Anyway, we will talk about all those things in the review video. This is the entrance, super big entrance. I like that. Those are the seats. They are the same material seats. Also on both version, you have two versions to choose from. We have the black interior, which we have right here, which the seats are black, the dashboard is black, and then you have another, yeah, kind of a white, kind of a cream interior, which look much better and make the interior much more brighter. I'm a little bit sad that I don't have that bright interior to show you, but you can imagine. And I have a video when I saw first time this Inster with a white interior, so definitely check out that video because it's online. The pedals are normal, they are positioned down there. Here we have some button for electronic handbrake, heated steering wheel, traction control, position of the lights. Also here in the middle you can see you have a place where you can put your key. You can adjust the seats manually, so it has manual adjustment, but very easy to adjust it. You have also this armrest, which is very useful. You can also put it on the side or use it, and I use it and it's very useful. And I like the fact, you see, even this area, it's together with the seats. I like that you have a lot of space down here. You can go around the car, and you will see in a review video how you can adjust those seats and how can you fold those seats. Basically you can fold both of the seats down, so you can even sleep inside the car. Let's start with some technical data, and then I will show you some things inside here, and then we will drive. So as I said, the version that I have with me is the luxury, the top of the range version. It comes only as a front wheel drive. That means we have one electric motor on the front. We will talk about that as we go in the video. The starting price for the car, the most cheaper version, it's 21,182 euro. This is the starting price, but the car that I have with me is 25,585 euro. I think it's a great price for what it offers, and you will see in this video regarding driving what kind of option and safety features the car have. Now the power of the car, 115 horsepower, 147 newton meters. The battery capacity, it's a 49 kilowatt hour battery. This is the brute usable 46 kilowatt hour battery. It comes also with a smaller battery on the entry level versions. The range of the car on this version, it's 360 kilometer VLTP. But you know, Hyundai claimed that in the city you can reach up to 493 kilometer. From these numbers you can subtract maybe 100 kilometer and then you get around the real numbers. Top speed of the car 150 km per hour is limited there. 0 to 100 10.6 seconds. Consumption 15.1 kilowatt hour. The weight of the car 1428 kilograms because you have the battery, which is pretty heavy. Then the charging speed AC 11 and in DC 85 kilowatt hour. It's pretty good for this class. And the ground clearance around 15 centimeters. I didn't find some official number. I find some official number from Hyundai in Cyper, otherwise I didn't find, but it's around 14 centimeters. Turning circle 10.6 meter, we will test that, and the drag coefficient is 0.30. I will leave all the technical data in the description of the video. Plus we have a MacPherson independent suspension on the front and torsion beam on the rear. Other than that, guys, more information you will find out in the review video. I think those are the most important. Let me put the seatbelt. Here's the starting system. You just press the brake and you have this nice animation and graphic. What I like very much normally on Hyundai cars is the fact that we have a lot of physical buttons like everywhere on the steering wheel, even this button to change different driving modes. So from here you can change between sport mode, snow, eco, normal and sport, and you see those LED lights here on those pixel light. This is kind of Morse code for H from Hyundai, but it's cool because you can change the driving mode from here. I think all the cars should have this. This is very convenient. Then you have physical button here, perfectly positioned. I mean, climatic system, physical button. Look at this. It's so easy to change the vent speed and all different settings around here. It's super convenient, super easy, nice design. We have auto hold button right here, you can activate, deactivate. You have the camera button right here, you can activate, deactivate, extremely easy. You have the parking sensors and all that shortcuts for the media right here. It's extremely good, man. I really like how Hyundai set up this car. Plus we have a lot of storage space around here, USB ports, 12-volt ports, shift by wire transmission. How you change it, it's here behind the steering wheel. Down here is the selector, so you press the brake, you rotate it down in reverse, forward in drive, press this button to put it in park. And I like the fact that here I think is the best place to put it, and Hyundai get that very well, because usually you see many cars have up here, it has up here, but up here, you know, sometimes it's a little bit farther away, but down here it's always easy. It's perfect. This place here is perfect. I think here it should be always the stalk. Plenty of storage space here to charge your phone wireless. Space down there, really good. Here you have all the physical button for autopilot and cruise control. I will show you. We will test it on the highway today, and some buttons for the voice command, telephone, and so on. Even the stalks look great. From here you can customize the screen. I mean, you can see some information about the map. You cannot see the full map, but you can see a lot of errors here and information about the car. You can see also here regarding the driving assistance systems, and here you can see a nice graphic with what happened with the battery and how much battery you still have, the speed, the current trip consumption, and then some information around here. I will reset also this one with current trip. Just press it a few seconds. I'm not sure if it works, so let me reset another one since last reset. 85 kilometer, 25. Let's after charging. Let's reset this one after charging. We will check this one after charging in the end of the trip to see the consumption. Here we will talk a little bit more about the screen and multimedia and navigation system. I don't think it makes any sense to make this video too long. Press the brake, going in drive, and that's it. It's easy as that. Another great thing is the fact that visibility around the car, it's fantastic. The A-pillar, it's quite straight, man. And you have incredible visibility. I think you can see it also on camera, how good visibility you have in the mirrors. Electric adjustable mirrors, extremely easy. Great visibility also in this mirror. It's quite long, it's quite big mirror, so I can't complain about visibility. Position of driving, it's great. Steering wheel, it's in leather, real leather, great grip, fantastic shape, good visibility around, nothing to complain about that. Also, turning circle seems to be fine. It can be better for such a small car, of course, so probably, yeah, they can make it a little bit better if we report to the size of the car, but it's fine. Also, when you are driving in eco mode, the steering wheel, it's assisted, so it's pretty light. Can be a little bit more assisted, but it's fine the way it is. And then you go to normal mode, it's go a little bit stiffer, and in sport mode it's more stiffer to give you a bit more control when you go at high speeds and also in curves. What I was surprised to see on this car, what were the pluses? First impression, it's very smooth, it's very light, it's very pleasant to drive, it's very easy to drive, everything it's exactly where it's supposed to be. You have a good control to the steering, so it has a pretty good direct control to the wheels, so it doesn't feel super assisted, the steering wheel, which is good. When you drive at high speed, also in curves, it's pretty great, and also it's easy to go around in the city, in curves, in roundabouts. So in general, it's extremely easy. So you have gorgeous visibility, you can go in, left, right, cross pass out the car, it's extremely easy. So the car, it's agile, it's nice to drive, it's pleasant to drive. And this is very important. I really enjoy it. I didn't expect to be that good. Then another thing that really impressed me, I think it's a plus, are the suspensions. I didn't expect to be that good. I was expect, okay, maybe will be a little bit stiffer the car, because you have the battery, which is kind of heavy, and I saw MacPherson independent on the front, should be good, but on the rear we have torsion beam, and I was expecting maybe it will be a little bit noisy, maybe not so good quality, maybe not so comfortable. But after I drive the car, I was like, oh my god, really, the suspensions are good. As long as you go over small to medium bumps, it's really good. When you go over big bumps, of course, because it's heavy, you see, it feels a little bit stiffer. But even though I was surprised on many situations to see, wow, the suspensions are really good. They are really good setup, and they are not noisy. And I will show you a test. We will go over some railways so we can test it around there. Also, what I like very much is the stalks feeling. It's such a good quality on the stalks, good quality, good grip on the steering wheel. Everything you touch in general, even those buttons here, feel extremely good, high quality. And for this price range, I think it's great that Hyundai brings such a good, even though I saw many people complain about you have plastic almost everywhere, right? You have plastic indeed, but the buttons, the feeling of the materials in certain situation are incredible good. So you cannot understand that until you drive it, you know, then you will understand, or when you go inside the car. I really like the way it is. I think it's perfect like that, because most of the places where it has plastic, you never touch it. I mean, why you should stay with your hands like that, or you know what I mean? So what you're touching, it's really good quality. Plus, I like this area here. I don't know how they did it, but my leg, you know, it's kind of resting against this plastic center console area. It's like resting there, so it's so pleasant to be here. I mean, it's the perfect position of driving this car. Also, the seats are comfortable, even though they're stuff material. It's a stuff material, a little bit stronger, so the quality is quite good. What I think they should improve, I told you before, and I will tell you also, and I will show you that a little bit later. We don't have double glass, so it's a single glass everywhere. So you will see, we will go on the highway, even though today it's super windy. So yeah, it's not such a good test, but I noticed that at high speed on the highway you start to hear some wind from outside. It's not super aerodynamic, the car, of course. It has kind of a boxy look, so it's kind of normal. Plus we don't have double glass and stuff like that, yeah, the sound insulation can be more improved in the future. And maybe, you know, the steering, I wish to be a little bit more assisted in eco and normal mode, a little bit more softer than it is. It's soft, is nice, but I think it will be a little bit more for such a small car, will be great. But yeah, even though if they make it a little bit more assisted, the problem will be that probably at high speed curves then will be a little bit not so stable, you know. But now the way they set it up, I think it's it's really good. It's really good. And you know, it has a little bit of driving feeling, very similar with Minis, you know, like Minis model from, yeah, Mini, like Mini Cooper, like Countryman, you know. It has that good quality, you know. They're in many situations they are quite similar, you know. And I like that. I think Hyundai make phenomenal cars. It's one of the biggest car manufacturer in the world when it comes to electric car. Let's don't forget that they were between the first to produce an electric car, a proper good electric car. If you remember Hyundai Ioniq, the first version, electric version, was incredible efficient, and they have a lot of experience making those electric cars, and they have almost in every category an electric car, and they know how to do it. And I think it's definitely a pretty good setup the way they did this Inster, and it's very smart, it's very spacious. You will see in the review video how much space we have in the back. I like it. In general, I have to say that I definitely like the car. Good visibility around the windows, big windows, good visibility in the mirrors, even up there in the mirror. Pretty good high quality. Yeah, certain areas are really good high quality, and it's very smart made. The ergonomy of the car, it's very smart. You have side support on those seats. I didn't expect to be so comfy in the beginning, but it feels good. Also, this armrest, it's extremely useful. I'm happy that they bring it here just like that. It's perfect. You can also activate the cameras. The camera resolution and quality, it's pretty good. I like it. It's quite nice. Now, what we should talk about, the good part is that you see you have those pedals behind the steering wheel here, and if you look there in the right corner, right, so you have a lot of levels. You have like I pedal, they call it. It's a one pedal drive. I pedal mean that you use only the acceleration pedal. It's extremely aggressive, the recuperation. So this is something that all electric cars should have. I think Hyundai have one of the most extended complex recuperation system when it comes to brake. And you have I pedal, which is one pedal drive. It goes to a completely stop and also engage the auto hold function. So you accelerate, look at this, and then you take the foot out, and then the car will go to a completely stop. This is incredible. This is so useful. And then you have like more levels, like 1 level, 2, 3 and 4 levels. Plus, if you hold this for a few seconds, you go on auto. What mean auto? Auto mean the car will choose itself how much to recuperate it. If it feels it's a car in front, look at this, it's recuperating. If your car, it sees that you don't have any car in front, it will roll. So it's very smart. If you don't wanna if you don't want to stress with these recuperation modes, you put it on auto, and the car will see the car in front and will adapt automatically, because it has some sensors and sensor cameras up here and also in the front of the car, so it knows what's around your car. So this is a smart system. So put it on auto, look at it. Even on auto, it's so smart that goes automatically to a stop. So depending in which situation you are, for example, right now it's acting like I pedal, one pedal drive, right? But if the car was not in the front, look at this. Now the car is front, look at this. Now it's rolling. It's so smart. I mean, it's incredible. You know, like the car knows how you want to drive. You see, like it's just rolling now. It didn't even stay. And you have also this option to let it roll. So I think even more than Tesla, even more than all the cars on the market these days, this is the most advanced what Hyundai have on their electric cars. It's one of the most advanced system, and I definitely like it. I think it's one of the best recuperation system on an electric car. So I wish all the cars should have this. Because it's so smart. You can choose to let it roll. You have to choose between 4 different levels of recuperation power, and you can choose to leave it on auto, so the car will know what to do for you. So super smart system. From this point of view, I'm really happy that I don't forget to tell you about that system, and it's important. And yeah, as I said, Hyundai, it's from my point of view between the best. Yeah, let's check the suspensions. You see, they are not so noisy, and they are pretty pleasant going over those bumps. Even when you're driving right now 50, 60, it's just the car, it's so smooth and it's rolling so nice. And you see, over those little medium bumps, it's just incredible. It's just super comfy. Right now we are in normal mode. When you put it in normal, the steering will remain the same as in eco mode. It's pretty light, it's pretty easy to go around. And you know, the fact that you have that heavy battery that have a lower center of gravity, which stay lower, it helped the car a lot to not bouncing around or leaning in curves too much. Of course, at high speed it has some leaning, but at speeds up to 60 km/h it sits really good on the road. So this is a big advantage of having the electric car's electric battery, which is heavy down there, so it helps with stability. Because in the beginning I was expect the car to lean in curves a lot, but it didn't. It stays relatively good. Of course, at higher speed, then you feel a little bit how it's leaning in curves, and also when you go out of the curves, a little bit in rush dynamic, it kind of slip and lost the control because you have a front wheel drive. Usually front wheel drive on electric car tend to slip when you try to push it hard and tend to lose the grip. So you have something like that, but in general, it's very well made, and it's between the best, you know, front wheel drive electric cars out there. It's really nice how they set up, you know, Hyundai know how to set up those cars. We can switch to sport mode, for example. Every time you switch to different mode, you have this graphic here. Look how cool, different colors, like green in eco, normal it's white, and then red on sport mode. It's super cool. In the nighttime it looks great. I will have a video in the nighttime to see exactly how those look, because it's super interesting. Also extremely easy to drive it. I like to drive this car with iPedal in the city. So I think iPedal, it's great for the city. It's just like, it's so powerful, it goes to a completely stop. You just use one pedal. Most of the time you never use the brakes. And yeah, auto mode, I don't know, you can use it also when you go on the highway, and then you have some stops. But yeah, it's great that you have so many options. You can learn how it's better for you and how you get used better with it. But yeah, it's extremely quick also. 0 to 80, I think it's crazy quick. Even 0 to 100, you have this super quick, fast response, which is incredible. I really like it. You still have that quick electric car response. It's not super quick, but it's more than quick to cross past other cars and to go around with it in a fun dynamic mode. Look at this, I just released acceleration. It's so powerful. Look at this, it's so powerful, this recuperation, but it's powerful in a nice, smooth way. I really enjoy this recuperation feeling from Hyundai. I think they did a fantastic job. I don't think they should change it in the future or change something to recuperation mode. I think it's extremely good. Look at that guy, man. Anyway, I want to show you something now. Going on the highway, set up the autopilot from here, just like that, and we can set up the speed. And you can set the speed, for example, here we have 80 km/h, and the car will stay between the lanes, accelerate, keep the distance between the cars in front, and it's doing a great job. It comes with the latest system, Highway Drive Assist they call it, from Hyundai, where the car, it stays between the lanes, accelerate, keep the distance. It's a fantastic fantastic system. I tested with the latest Hyundai cars and it works extremely well. It stays perfectly between the lanes, it's accelerate, it's braking, it's keeping the distance. One of the best autopilot system on the market these days. So yeah, more and more car manufacturers start to make it good and better, and they are kind of at the same levels. Hyundai did a great job with these systems as well, and they work with these systems for years. They were also between the first to implement those kind of systems, so it's great. It's great. I think it's a great system. Also there you can see the screen, multimedia screen. It's very well positioned, a little bit higher, easy to check out the information while you're driving. Now the thing is, I wish to be a little bit tilted to the driver because it's kind of straight for everybody. If it was a little bit tilted to the driver, was, I don't know, maybe a little bit nicer, and probably easy to reach out the part in the farther way. So yeah, I guess it's fine. Now you see here we are cruising at 100 km per hour. It's pretty windy today out. You saw when we started the video, it's super windy. It's almost stopped breathing. Cruising at 100 on autopilot is doing a great job. And also surprisingly, for the size of the tires, because they are kind of small, 205 45 R17, so they are not so wide. Surprisingly, the car have a pretty good stability. I like the fact that the wheelbase, it's quite big for a small car, and you have a pretty good stability on the highway. Now let's take the control. I will deactivate those systems, and I can accelerate a little bit more. And even you can see, like, even if I have 100 and I accelerate in sport mode, the car, it's quite quick. I can do some cross pass without any problem, so that will be really efficient, and it's pretty quick. I mean, in the beginning I was like, maybe there are not enough horsepower to go on the highway and so on, but man, I tell you, it's more than enough. Trust me, it's more than enough power. It feels quick, it feels nice, it feels present. And now in the sport mode, like we are right now, we can definitely feel, let me go, yeah, we can definitely feel the steering wheel. It's a little bit stiffer, and you have a better control at high speed. Even over those bumps, it feels pretty fine, pretty good quality. So overall, I can say the car, it's very well built. It's pretty solid overall. It feels like a pretty good premium car from my point of view. It's great. It comes with 5 years warranty, unlimited kilometers. So 5 years you have warranty on this car, unlimited kilometer, you don't have to worry. On the battery you have an 8 years or 160,000 kilometers. So it's more extended than Tesla. You have a little bit more warranty. In curves, as long as you go, you know, like we have 40 50 km per hour, it stay really good because it's heavy, it has a good control. But if you try to drive a little bit more dynamic, more quicker, more faster, then it start to lose a little bit of control, and it's leaning in the curves a little bit more, and it's losing the grip after you go out of the curves, and I will show you that in a second. When we go out of here, the good part is that here you can activate this cruise control, and you can choose the distance between you and the car in front. And right now the car, look at this, it's just keeping the distance automatically. So this is super convenient in traffic. You don't have to press the pedals, and it works extremely well, and you can engage it very easy because you have those physical buttons. There are so many things that I like about what Hyundai do, and I'm a big fan of Hyundai cars. To be honest, if I didn't drive a Tesla, if I didn't have the Tesla, probably Hyundai will be one of the car manufacturer that I will look pretty serious into, because there are so many cars there that I like. Of course, in the electric range, because I like driving electric. It's easy, it's silent, it's nice, and it's cheap to drive. It's still cheaper to run. Look at this. It's pretty quick. It goes around the curves quite nice. If you push it harder, it feels how it's leaning a little bit, but small curves like that. It's so easy. Good visibility. Yeah, now you see that? Now if you push it harder, but nobody drive like that, right? So nobody tried to push it super hard, but as long as you go a little bit dynamic, it sits really well on curves. It's pretty stable. The steering has a nice feedback to the wheels, so overall I think it's a very good built car. And it's pretty silent. At speeds up to 100 km, it's pretty silent. You don't hear too much noise from the wheels, from the suspension, from the tires. And it's also quite quick. So if you need power, you can go around super quick. Even if you go uphill here, super good acceleration. Now you see that at higher speed you start to hear some noise from outside. The good part is that because it's heavy, the center of gravity is low, it has a super good stability. It sits really well on the road. That's crazy surprising. It's much better than many other bigger cars with bigger tires, or because of the center of gravity. Yeah, you see 120. From 120 you start to hear some wind from outside. Even though today it's quite windy, you start to hear a little bit of wind from outside. But look at this, cross pass, no problem, man. I mean, it's more than enough quick. You don't need more power, trust me. You can go around also on the highway without any problem with this car, from my point of view. So better than I was expect on the highway. Yeah, it's a solid car. It's a solid car. Again, if you wanna activate those cruise control, those systems, very easy from here. The car will do the job for you. Keep between the lanes, accelerate, brake, keep the systems. So convenient, so easy to use, so easy to adjust. Yeah, I like it. Now we will go out of the highway. I changed the driving mode. I put it back in eco. Super easy to change the driving modes. Right here, the button on the steering wheel. I want all the cars that have different driving modes to make a button to the steering wheel. If someone hear me, this is perfect the way it is. So Hyundai, don't take this button from here. Leave it like that forever. It's so easy to change the driving modes. It's so easy. Everything is so smart made here. Now every time you change the driving mode, also the recuperation mode is changing, so you have to always reset or adjust that. You can do it, I think, also from the menu, but keep in mind you can play with regenerative brake just like that. You see that? And then you go to one pedal drive or I pedal, just like that. Super easy, super easy. I like it. Super convenient, super easy. Yeah, they did such a good job with this car. I like it. To be honest, I think it's perfect, man. We don't need more than that. If you are a person that drive 80% of the time in the city and you go in holiday from time to time, trust me, you don't need more than that. You don't need more than this car. This is just perfect. It's really good. It's compact, it's easy to park, easy to go around. You have a perfect visibility. You have pretty good space, and I will show you how good it is, how customizable it is with space. It has good extended warranty. It has also pretty good comfort over the bumps. It feels relatively good. I like it. I didn't expect that. One of the surprise on this car, when I drive it first, was the suspension. I didn't expect to be that good. I was expect to be a little bit more, I don't know, noisy and not so soft. But very well set up, man. These days it's so hard. They make better, and they make the cars so good. It's so hard to choose one car. every time I go back to Hyundai, I remember how good they are and how good the cars are from Hyundai, and I'm always forgetting. And then I'm going and drive one and they surprise me.
In 700 meters, turn right at the end of the road.
So check this out. Over this bump here, this is a speed bump, it's pretty big. So here, check this out. Here, you see, this is bigger. This was the biggest one. Then you feel a little bit stiffer, but only over big bumps. Otherwise, it feels pretty smooth. And even if you go over big bumps, the sound from the suspension, it's pretty deep, and the quality of the suspension are good. Yeah, there are not many things just you can complain. Maybe the wind noise, the sound insulation can be a little bit improved, and the steering wheel in eco mode or normal to be a little bit more assisted. I mean more softer, but that's discussable because some people prefer it like that. But you know why I say that? If I have a bigger car, you know, if that was a bigger car, was perfect like that, I wouldn't change nothing. But because it's a small car, I would prefer to have it a little bit more assisted, because you know, maybe people drive in the city and they want to have more assisted, more lighter, to not turn too much, you know. But it's something like maybe 5%, something like that. Very most of the people will think it's fine. It's just something that I notice after many years of experience, like experienced cars and every day, almost every day other car driving. I could say what I would prefer, but that's not a general rule. I'm just subjective here. Anyway, check this out over this bump here. Oh, this is so smooth, man. I'm so impressed how they managed to do that. I'm so impressed of the suspension. And even the seats are good, surprisingly good seats. The foot, it's resting very well, so I have good space for my foot down there.
In 300 meters, leave the roundabout at the first exit.
We will check also the consumption. Usually Hyundai electric cars are pretty efficient, so they know how to make efficient cars. So we can check out also current trip. This is like after charging. Yeah, this is after charging. We have like 17.1 with the highway and high speed, and the way we drive, it's not bad. Yeah, you can see in roundabouts, it's go easy round, easy. So I said, yeah, when I'm talking about steering, yeah, I'm just maybe too much subjective, because you know, you go around easy. No, it's just fine the way it is. It's just fine. You know, some cars are crazy assisted when the ratio of the steering wheel, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea, you know, to make it more soft, because you know, when you see, I turn a little bit too much, like to go around here, you see. So I prefer, you know, to turn a little bit and then the steering wheel to be more. That's what I'm talking about. But then if they do that, then will be not such a good idea to go, you know, like in certain situation at higher speed and stuff like that. So to change this, I think it's also fine like that. It's yeah, it's okay. It's just, you know, when you don't have something to say about the car, then you find something to say about the car, right? Oh, but I like this stalk. It's so perfect positioned here. and put it in park. It's so easy. The shape, the position, the feeling when you touch something here, it's lovely. So 16.9, you see the consumption there. I can show you also the consumption for the last 103 kilometers. 16 kilowatt. You can get even better, for sure. You can get even better numbers. Now it's also windy, and you go against the wind, then it uses more energy. Plus, yeah, it's quite cold outside today. I didn't use the climatic system. I feel like I don't need it. The sun, it's hitting the car pretty well. This is the driving modes. But yeah, in general, guys, to make a nice resume of the car, I think it's really good. There are not many things that I would change to the car, to be honest. Maybe I will improve a little bit the sound insulation, but other than that, I definitely like the car. I mean, I think the price ratio offer, it's really good. It's really good. You get the autopilot system, safety features, you get a lot of stuff for your money. That was the video regarding driving. I will make a review video where I explain you everything. We will talk about exterior design, interior design, space, material quality. I will show you multimedia. I will show you everything. You get more information there, so definitely check out that video. I'm not talking about the exterior design in this video. Of course, the driving feeling, it's lovely, but the exterior design, it's disgustable, you know. I like it. Regarding driving, I have nothing to say. I mean, it's a really solid, good car. So that was the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you have questions, ask me down below. I will leave in the description of this video all the technical data of the car, so you can find out everything about it down there. Thank you very much to all of you that watching my video. Really appreciate that. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That will really help me a lot. So thank you, guys. Stay safe, and we see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.